Hi, this is Tom Reardon, math teacher from Ohio, here to investigate translations from transformational geometry. You should have already printed out the PDF or open it and use your computer, called Transformational Geometry Transformations. Reminder, transformational geometry is a way to study geometry by focusing on geometric movements or transformations and observing or studying properties about those figures. There are 4 types of transformations. Reflections, we studied that already. Translations is what we're focusing on here. Upcoming are rotations and dilations. Again, here we're going to focus on translations, and here are 4 different types of things that have been translated. We encourage you to download and install the red TI-Nspire student software and the translations TI-Nspire or TNS file from the website where you obtain this document. Then you can interact with these figures like I'm doing. If you decide not to download the software, or if you can't do that, you can still do this activity along with the video. We're going to play, investigate, explore, discover, PIDE, the geometric properties about translations. Be prepared to pause and or rewind the video as you need to do so. Quickly, a review of some terminology. In this figure to the right, the blue triangle ABC is being translated up 3 and left 6. The blue triangle is called the pre-image triangle, while the red dashed one is called the image triangle of translation, and it's read triangle A', B', C'. So let's go ahead and play, investigate, explore, discover some geometry. We hope that you've downloaded the student software and open up the translations TNS file. This is page 1.1, which is just the title page. To advance to the next page, 1.2, you click on the blue arrow here. And you've already seen this, 4 examples of translations. Click on the next blue arrow, and now you are in where all the work is going to be done. Notice we've got some icons up here that are going to do some work for us. We're going to start by translating this triangle 4 units to the left. I'm sorry, 4 units to the right. So over here, here's the green arrow to the right. So I'm going to translate 1, 2, 3, 4 units. And you can see that here, and it's expressed right here as well. To translate it, you press the translation icon. And triangle ABC is the pre-image. Triangle A', B', C' is the image triangle. What do you notice about those 2 triangles? So that's just for 2 triangles. Let's go ahead and investigate several. What I'm going to do is use my arrow to grab on, my mouse to grab on point B and pull it. And notice as I pull point B, what happens to B'. Similarly with A and A', and C and C', and even grab the entire triangle. Notice you can only grab the blue triangle, you cannot grab the red dotted one because it depends upon that one. We hope that you're starting to discover some conjectures about these 2 triangles, but let's try another one. So we're going to go ahead and press reset. Let's try a different translation. This time I'm going to go to the left 6 units, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down 3 units, 1, 2, 3, and again it shows me right here. I'm going to translate this triangle with those directions. And again, what seems to be true about those 2 are you're starting to form some conjectures. We'll investigate those conjectures and see if they're always true. And if you're doing this along with me, as I hope you are, please play, investigate, explore, discover the mathematics. Let's now turn to the PDF, page 1. About halfway down, it redefines what a conjecture is as an opinion or conclusion based upon what is observed. And you're asked, what conjecture or conjectures can you make based upon what you observed about a triangle and its image after being translated? So please press pause and then play when you're ready to continue. Here are some thoughts that we had. We thought that the pre-image triangle and the image triangle seemed to be congruent all the time, and that the corresponding sides and the corresponding angles of the two triangles seem to have the same measures or are congruent. Please pause as needed. The second question asks, what is another word or phrase for what a translation does? Well, let's investigate that. If you're doing this along with me, click on this eye, and that is kind of a drop-down menu. And what I want to do is turn on what's something called the resultant vector by clicking there, and it puts a blue check mark. Then click Done. And you'll notice it added this resultant vector from W to V. It's pointing from W to V. Okay? Now watch what happens here when I take point W, grab it, and put it on top of one of the vertices of the blue triangle. What's it pointing to? And if I grab point B and pull it onto another vertex, what is it pointing to? And the third vertex. And not only for that, but for all the points really. So if I go here, notice that this point on the blue triangle goes with this one on the red, and so on. So think about what word or phrase we could use about what's going on from the blue to the red. Please press pause and then play when you're ready to continue. So what was the word or phrase you came up with? Well, the one that's most popular seems to be the word slide, that this is a slide. You're sliding this triangle along a line here and getting to a new position. Notice how I said the slide was in this hot pink. Same thing here. All right, this concludes the first video. Please continue to the second video.